We live.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Cleveland Browns. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Cleveland. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd down and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And 3 yards there. Takes him to the 45. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
That's good. And Darnold's going to change the play.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's going to be
incomplete.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. This goes to the tight end, Aaron Sauber. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Darnold. This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
With a dime looked on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So 3rd down. They need to get to the 28 for a first. Darnold now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Go sack.
Now Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Next the score, Seahawks 7, Browns 0. Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have recovered.
Oh my.
And
Oh
careless
wow.
with the football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year.
Man.
A guy fielding a kick. You don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded it. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
That's good.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point.
And he is
Okay.
touchdown. A.J. Barner, an 18-yard
Hey, who had the ball? Yeah, you had the ball in the first
And
half.
the Seahawks lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball
If I
game.
score.
Did you see how the linebackers froze for just a second? That's why you run play action. You want to keep them rooted in the spot and create a little bit of extra space so your tight end can find some room behind them. And then the quarterback finds his target downfield.
What's up, Nelly? What's up, Nelly? Thanks for tapping in. What's up?
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. I only got one viewer that popped up in here, but yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to kick it away.
Here's McAllister.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Yes, I can. PARISMCALISTER.
Looking to put a drive together. Sanders to throw.
No, I seen it like that, and I still do it.
It's intercepted. But he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll toss this out right to Walker. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
The Seahawks, first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now
Yeah, I got the
Darnold.
PlayStation.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
But they say you can use a different camera, but I never I never used a different camera. I just went with the PlayStation camera.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 21-0.
Said what?
Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the
for
touchdown,
Seattle.
here's Myers to
Oh,
put
yeah.
it away.
I got it when I first got my PS5. Like, I had to get everything before I started streaming.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own
Yeah.
27.
I don't stream every day either. I'm Sometimes I stream every
The
other day.
Browns
Something
drive
like that.
about to get started.
Streamed last night.
And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Sanders. And this one's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Viking 18, Bronco 80, trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
To throw is Sanders. He'll try to pick it up himself. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Ready.
On play action, here's Shadur. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Shadur. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not.
Yeah, I know. I pressed the triangle button, but he didn't jump.
Throwing, Sanders. This is the tight end, Njoku. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line.
19 Tigers.
First down.
79
First and 10
Broncos.
at the 24-yard line.
Ready.
To throw now, here's Sanders.
Oh, I had him wide open. He open. Give me that.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Judy, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. The extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
21. Browns 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Said it feels so bored when that football alone. Yeah, but basketball, but I ain't been watching basketball. I haven't been watching basketball.
And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the
Oh,
NFL.
no.
There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Back to throw, Darnold. He'll get this complete to the tight end, Barner. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Said Pistons, Thunders, and Spurs are balling. Hey, ain't Wemby on my back?
To throw is Darnold. He's got his man in stride, complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Jason Myers.
Eric Sauber, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks.
I remember last time I checked, he was out, but I just recently seen the clip. I think he back. He back.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Get up.
From the shotgun, Sanders. They drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's switch it up.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Sanders. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Cougar 19.
1st and 10.
Now Sanders. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Get out of here.
Falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
I jump up.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Shit, Madden suck. Madden decent though. It's decent.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
It's a gain of 2.
The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw, and they've got a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never
Bears could have went to the Super Bowl, or they could have went to.
And broke the play up.
Let's go now.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That
Hey,
is
he's steady dropping.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Pass the try. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line.
That's good for a Browns
60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check, 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 check.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. Touchdown, Browns.
Yeah, I know Bears would have went to the championship with Caleb Williams if he didn't throw that interception. And no, they could have won that game if they wouldn't have been going for it on 4th down. If they would have been taking a 3, they would have won at least about 9 or 6. They would have won that game. Like they was going for it and they didn't even have to go for it.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage.
Yeah, the Bears, they're going to be decent next season.
This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here's Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Here's Darnold.
What's the tackle time?
I think he's as fine with that incomplete.
Yeah, they get better. Caleb Williams, they get better.
Connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
To the air again, Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
19 yards. That's another Seahawks.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Browns will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The Patriots are the Patriots good or their schedule.
The last time they had the ball, that cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting them the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
Why did he saying him how he stopped running?
The 3rd time thus far.
That's crazy. He stopped running, like he supposed to keep running. What you mean, Ellie? They out for him. It's good. The Patriots and the Patriots, they probably could have won the Super Bowl. Oh no! Like,
here's Walker to start the drive.
I was surprised that the Patriots even went to the Super Bowl because how they played last year. They ain't.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They weren't good last year.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Yeah.
Straight ahead, Walker. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Browns drive about to get started. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And all the way
Said Patriots. Patriots the fire league. The most less. Yeah.
2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I don't get it.
Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency, because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Now Darnold wants to change it up.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
He completes this to Walker.
So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Darnold.
Oh, wow. He got tackled.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A.J. Barner, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks will add to their 4th quarter lead. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. Fighting him off. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
36.
So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts?
Should never do
passing
it down
versus
back.
running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Come on, come on. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Sanders.
Oh no!
And this is intercepted, and that
You need
should
to
do
try to
it.
do that.
Picked off by Ernest Jones.
You need to try to throw it
And
to
this
him.
will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. Now that'll be caught by Cobb. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Darnold now to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off?
I
He's
don't
got
know.
thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Throwing again is Darnold.
That GG's. I ain't gonna quit though, but that GG's. I know it.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's Sanders.
It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, 44 yards. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
That's good.
And Darnold's going to change the play.
A gain of 16 yards.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
2nd and a couple.
Darnold.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and that should just about do it.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now it's Darnold. This is caught. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
Now Darnold to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Walker.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short.
GG, bro.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire.
No, GG, Joe. GG. That was a good game. Yeah, we can run it back. Get my rematch right quick. Send an invite. 3 minutes. 3-minute quarter. I mean, 4-minute quarter. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, send an invite. 4-minute quarter. Let me see. Four-minute quarter, all Madden. I'm getting the Bears this time. It should be good this time. I got the Bears.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks. Cairo Santos after the opening kick. And away we go from Lumen Field. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the gun, Darnold. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. Keeps it moving.
Man, he running fast.
All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right
Said what?
Well, Brock, it could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest
He was
of
just
this
gone.
game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard lines.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Coming out throwing is Williams. Hits his target. That's Durham Smythe. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Brings up second and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams.
He was just open.
Now we'll fire one up the middle, and that one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes this
He dropping them back. Gotta stop doing that. He giving me time to. They gonna want somebody gonna get open.
DJ Moore the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting at the 10. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Darnold with it on third and short. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
I got this cloud.
Now Darnold, fourth down.
Look at that.
There's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Yeah.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First plays a design run. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Chicago. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's second and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 4th down and
1. On 4th down, it's Williams.
Oh my God.
They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Walker on 1st down.
Oh, wow. Good stuff, good stuff.
Has room into the secondary. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead on the first play of the drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Josh Blackwell to return it. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for Colston Loveland. So that brings up 2nd down.
What is up?
Williams on the play action. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Bears first down.
Williams from the gun. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Working quickly here. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Westy!
1st and goal, Swift. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. The offense up to the line fast. Here's a design run. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. 3rd down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. 3rd and goal, it's Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
First down.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go set.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 2nd and 10. Darnold. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago.
No, I don't come out today. It come out in July, I thought. Scream 7.
That play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth,
One that Costa not supposed to be playing in, right?
Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
I thought they said July.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
We go set. Set.
They'll give up the gut to Walker. And he gets a few on the punch forward. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. This is Walker on 2nd. He's going to be stopped.
Said they probably got that wrong.
They come through with a nice gain of 10.
That's all I was saying down Facebook timeline. It's Costa not playing the Scream 7. They come out July.
Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10. Darnold. Downfield. That finds Shaheed. There he goes.
They're doing
On
fast.
the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Blackwell now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Williams to throw on 1st. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First down Bears.
On play action, Williams. Check down into the hands of Swift. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down, Williams to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Try and get it into Colston Loveland. So it'll be second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Looking sideline, caught by Loveland. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Has it at the 11. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
I'll get ball back too.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for a Bears first down.
First down throw by Williams. Drops it underneath. Swift. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. Oh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Williams off the play fake. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Looking quickly here. Out of the gun. Here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
First down. Here's Swift. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 8.
This time he's looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
On the return, the Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own
We go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Second down. Walker's going to get it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
We're going to start.
From the gun, Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, smart about it. You don't get it this time on close to touchdown.
4th and 4 coming up.
I don't know if you want to punt it or
Numbers
not.
tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field.
Say I don't know if you want to punt it or not, but if you don't make it, I'm close to touchdown. It's gonna be my ball. And I score again. All right.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Yo, lady.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold.
I was right there. I knew he was going to. I went the other way.
Brought down here at the 42. One of their best play calls of this game so far. Brock 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Catch made underneath by the back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
At the 40-yard line.
Pressure coming for Darnold.
Thought you was gonna run it again. That's why I did that.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that's scary. Just made him pay. That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Duvernay on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own
This is our last play of the quarter. Off the play fake, Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Williams on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
15 yards. That's another Bears 1st down.
Design quarterback run here.
As he broke free from there.
Close to 5 as they send him out. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
A draw down. This is Swift. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get for him. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down. He's back to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
You knew who I was throwing it to. Okay.
They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate.
Yeah.
After being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On in is Walker. Fights his way through a tackle. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Darnold looking to throw. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. Second and goal coming up. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks losing by 4. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Here he is to throw. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on the other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Well, Brock, that was their chance to take a field goal out of the picture altogether. But now, really got to buckle down and keep them out of field goal range.
Don't you just love these situations?
I do.
I mean, the NFL seems to always come down to these moments, and both teams have practiced and prepared for it. And we watch warm-ups. This kicker's got a leg on him, so the defense got a tall task to keep him out of field goal range.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment.
Must have been through it.
Defensive play to jar it loose.
Must have been through it to him.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland.
Oh, no! Oh, wow.
Shoves one away. And they're able to
Oh, wow.
chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed.
And
Good
they kick
stuff.
across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 8 at the end. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push the lead to 2 scores now.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks.
Yeah, that's probably GG.
Across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41.
Go set.
The give now to Walker. They're still going at the 30. There he goes again. And no touchdown here. He just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
They're going to pass it here. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
We go set.
Walker. He's a design run. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Well, anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone. You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment.
I came back and had the lead, and I could have just took the lead.
Stick to the ground and running in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Williams has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. Oh, I think the Bears got to that one. Yes, Bears football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Son, ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On the carry, it's Walker. Second down run gets him 5. They've got third down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Got a gun. Here's Darnold. It's complete. Play made by Cobb. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock. And that should finish off this win for him. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. First and 10. Darnold has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over. Motioning left is their running back. In the red zone on first. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be
GG, bro.
stopped
GG.
less than a yard from the end zone. Man, excitement all the way to the end. No time left. Zeros on the clock. This game's over. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And it was a game for fans of high.
I gotta go check this mail.